Okay, first of all, make sure your feet and legs are straight down about hip width, not like this. Okay, then palms turn out, go forward a little bit and bring up the hands. And you rotate from the wrist. Very gently, try to keep the fingers open, straight but not stiff. Just about 10 times, that's all you need if you do it right. The elbows, keep them down as though you're resting on tabletop. So 10 times and very gently come down. And you feel a little rush of energy coming down to your fingertips. It's very relaxed. The next one, similar idea except you're doing it horizontally. Pretend there's a shelf or imaginary divider between the two. One hand going out with palm facing, turn at the wrist, coming back below the shelf. So you rotate, reach out, turn at the wrist and come back very gently. It's out from the chest, not up here, not down there, but right here. Connect to the heart. Again, reach out is not pushing out here, but it's the hand going out. Just reach, relax. So there's a 3 rotation, the wrist, the elbow, and the socket here. Again, if you do this gently, relaxedly, 10 times will be plenty. You don't need to do 20, 30 times. So try to reach out as much as you can without pushing or leaning forward. And when you finish, very gently, lower. The next one, you can turn the hip a little bit if you need to. Okay, for this one, right now I'm going to do just one hand at a time. Again, you go out a little bit, away, slightly away from the body and bring up the hand and go across, come down, you pivot on the elbow. This one come down just like the windshield wiper. Turn the palms down here, glide across and slowly go back at the slant, about 45 degrees. Keeping the hand down, turn at the wrist, bring the palm up close to your shoulder before you come forward again. Come down, palm down, slide and slide down. Turn, bring up the hand to the shoulder, not to the back, to the shoulder, and then come forward. So the next hand is the same. You bring it up, across, down, turning, palm down, slide, and go back. Keeping the hand down, turn, and bring the hand up, and come across. So we're going to do 2 hands at the same time now. You notice that they're both moving, but it's the hands gliding, nothing to do with the shoulder. Gliding, one goes down, the other comes up, both hands turning opposite way, up, then forward. Up first before you do anything else. Come across. Again, if you do it right, slow, gently, relax, you only need to do it about 10 times. For beginners, or if you're doing this fairly recently, you can turn a bit more, but eventually I would encourage you to stop turning the hip. This gives you a chance to be more internalized. And when you finish, just gently put it down. Okay. All the time, this is straight, relax. Make sure you don't lock the knees. You can lock it and then release it a little bit to soften it. That way your weight is completely distributed, supported by the feet. And try to keep it straight. Some people might stand like this to keep the balance. You're hurting your back and you're sticking out and tilting your hip. So make sure you shift your weight right to the center, okay? So this is something new. I understand most of you have not done it before. You have the option of putting the fingers on top of the other finger, doesn't matter which hand. Or you can interlock gently the fingers so that you keep them in touch. For now, use the thumbs as your handle. Turn it in, down, and out. The idea is to get you to get used to turning at the wrist, not elbow out to turn. Okay? So gently turn it in and just below the belly button. Okay? And slowly using the hands, glide up very close to the body to about here. You start turning the palms up. Continue going up very close to your nose. Right about here, you start finishing the turn, the palms going up towards the ceiling. You are reaching for the ceiling, you're not pushing. So as you rise, you go as far as your muscles and ligaments allow you without using your shoulder, without using your neck muscles. So just reach as high as you can without pushing. And once you reach your limit, you slowly open the hands. If you let the hands do the work, the arms will come down with the movement. Always lead with the hand. Right about here, you relax the hands and lower the fingers and turn a little bit so that when you come in to complete the circle, the fingers will come back to the original pose. Right here, below the belly or below the waistline. So again, either interlock or put on top. Turn in, down, very close to the body, almost touching, slow, slow. Always the hands go first. As you go up, turn the palms up towards the ceiling and try to relax your spine at this point. And don't forget to breathe. Relax, drop the fingers and slowly turn in. It's right here. This gives you a complete circle in front of you without using your shoulders, okay? And also you might notice that when I come down like this, it's not stiff. It's not stiff like this, but it's still keeping the circle without using the shoulder or elbow. Okay, I'm going to do it one more time. When you guys practice this, do maybe 10 times at the most, okay? Don't overdo it. And slowly turn palms out and slowly turn palms up towards the ceiling. You're reaching. And it's just above the head, not before in front of the forehead. Above the head, if you can. See, as I come down, I turn a little bit in, and that allows me to curve here, okay? And allows me to do a complete circle right here without, I'm exaggerating, but that's how it would be if you don't relax enough. The whole idea of this, for external exercise, this allows you to learn to relax the upper body, especially in particular the shoulder and the neck muscles, because a lot of times if you're tight, you start reaching, bring it up the shoulder and you tense up the muscles here and you get pains, okay? So just relax. And then also as you go up, you actually stretch the muscles from the top all the way to your heel, all the side muscles and also the back, okay? So that's the brief explanation of this one. When you finish your 5 or 10 times here, right here, you continue. The last time you continue, just bring up a little bit and that's it. No need to bring up the arms, okay? So when you finish the last, say 10 times of this, you continue with this, keeping the elbows down as though you're resting on tabletop. You don't need to bring up chest height. Turn at the wrist, very close to the body, but not away and not too close. Turn right here, and using the thumb as your guide, draw a straight line. You notice my elbows are still down. Now I turn slowly, turn the palms out, and the arms will follow. So the stretch is coming from the hands going to the side. And once you reach your limit, just relax the hands, turn down the thumb slightly, and glide to the back. And while they're at the back, you turn at the wrist so the fingers come forward first. Elbows down. This little part is like windshield wiper. The elbows are angled down. Now you start gradually turn the palms out to both sides, and the arms will follow. Reach your limit without pushing, without locking the arms, and just relax. Thumbs down a little bit so you can glide to the back. It's a downward, but not straight down. It's a downward 45 degrees. Slightly up, turn at the wrist, fingers first come forward. Now in this exercise, it helps to improve your circulation, the stretching, loosening up the joints and the muscles and the tendons, but it also allows you to loosen up the wrist, the elbow, and in particular the humerus and the head, the ball rotating in the socket, especially when you come back. The turn opens up this joint, and as you glide to the back, it rotates. It's a complete rotation in the socket. So people with shoulder problem, this is a very good exercise. As long as you do not push back the shoulder, that's very important, okay? So I'll do it a couple more times. Elbows down. Make sure you don't go out with the elbow. Right here. Just relax as you stretch. Okay? Keep this, what I call the heel of the palm. Keep it down if you can. All the time the fingers are relaxed. They are open, slightly open, but not stiff. Rotation, rotation. See how when I go to the back, I don't need to lift, okay? So relax the shoulder, relax the neck muscles. And when you finish, keeping the elbows down, just open, turn, and come down. So all this time, the arms are beside your body here, so they don't deviate, go out or come close. So you keep that, and you won't go wrong. Okay? So this now allows me to get into the Dunyo, or Danyo as you guys know it. It's popping of the spine. Again, you go out a little bit from the side of your body, out a little bit, and bring up the hands. Once you're here, not there, and not there. Okay? Once you're here, just go straight up, start relaxing straight up, and start sitting a little bit. It's not how low you sit, it's how well you sit without leaning forward. Okay? Sit. Doing a high sit. If this is your limit, you can stop sitting further and let the hands finish the movement. And then bring up the hands. As you bring up, you start standing up, so that by the time you stand up straight, the arms and hands are about here, and the hands continue going up. Sit. Continue, finish it. And from here, while your hands are still down, you start coming up. So it's as though the spine is bringing up the hands. This is a high sit, okay? Now some people I've seen from here, they need to bend down and see what happens when I bend down, the hands go, but then it's the bending that causes it. And it's not going to help the spine at all. All you do is bending. So the moment you feel yourself bending forward, stop going down, sitting down anymore, but let the hands finish the downward, okay? And slow come up. Okay?